Was finer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did a first one in Ghana.
Right. Morning or night person. She's a night person.
Yeah. Yes, folks, I had a party. I had a birthday tea. And what happens after you have a party? You have to clean up. So here I am getting ready to reset my kitchen and family room from the party. It's all fun and games until everyone leaves and everything is left. Now, I have to say that I was very lucky in this instance. I did not have to clean up the actual party itself. I didn't have to put up food. I didn't have to do dishes. I didn't have to do any of that stuff because the party was for me and my hubby and my daughter and a couple of our guests took care of that. Kudos to them. However, I am still organizer and chief, and it's up to me to put the party away and also to prepare for the next party, which is coming up in a couple months. We do parties around here. That's kind of our thing. And with each party, I learned something that makes the next party easier. And one of the things that I've learned is that you need to organize ahead of time. You need to have all of the party things in a place that's accessible so that you can grab them when you need them. So this was a tea party. I have found a designated spot, at least a temporary designated spot for the teapots, because I'm sure at some point we will do another tea party. But things like platters and the extra silverware, we bought a lot of silverware this time, or flatware. It's plastic, actually. We already have the flatware ready to go for the next party. This little flamingo, I don't think that's a flamingo. Is it a toucan? It was a gift. Inside of the gift was, or inside of the bird, it's not a flamingo. It's got to be a toucan. Inside of it was tea, coffee, chocolates, sour candies, just a bunch of cool stuff, and a book, a journal. And we just had a whole video about journaling. Yes, I have another journal, but I'm okay with that. I removed all the things, and now that will serve as the holder for the next party, which we hope to be doing indoors and out because it will be closer to the summer. That will be the holder for the silverware. It's kind of perfect, and I love it already. So I'm already thinking ahead for the party, but also I just need to get my space back to normal. The island always seems to get trashed when I have a party, and everything ends up on it. In fact, the island often seems to get trashed just on a regular, like Wednesday or Thursday, if we're all in here cooking or making things or opening packages or my daughter's baking or whatever. The island kind of is the catch-all for everything. By the way, have you guys tried the lavender matcha at Starbucks? It is so good. I think I've said that before. I'm kind of obsessed with it, but I'm trying to pace myself because I really don't need all the sugar. But on this day, I did need a bit of a caffeinated pick-me-up. I didn't want coffee, so the matcha is going to have to do. By the time we have our next party, we will be right at the year mark, or like very closely approaching the year mark of being into this house. So there are some things that I wanted to update. One of those things was my drawer and cabinet pulls, and I talked about this in another video. And we really just had a test case. We bought one set of 4. We really liked the way they looked, so we purchased more. And as you can see here, I have already put some of the hardware on the doors. I think it elevates the look a little bit. I felt like the other hardware looked a little more like office hardware, like maybe office cabinets. These drawer pulls are very brass though, and to some, the color might be a little bright. I like it personally. I think it's going to patina over time. I'm hoping that it does. But I can see how it could be a little contrasty and a little bright for some people. I personally like a little bling on my cabinets. One thing that I'm kind of bummed about is the fact that I could have gotten the brass and lucite drawer pulls, which would have been really nice. But then again, they may have been too much. So I like what I've chosen. One of the things that I have a lot of, or I have accumulated a lot of over the years, I have accumulated linens, because a lot of the times when we have parties, we will cover a table, put food on the table. Sometimes we'll cover 2 tables like we did this time, and we use that for food and for the gifts for me and the gifts for my guests, because we play games and we like to give gifts. And so I'm recycling the tissue paper, because I always find myself having to go buy a bag and some tissue paper. So if I just fold it up and recycle it and put it with the party things, I will already have it. I can use it for Christmas time. I can use it for the next party. If we do games again and we hand out gifts, definitely New Year's Eve, we give gifts for that party. If somebody's having an event and I need to take them a gift, they really come in handy. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who does this. Recycle, reuse, reduce. I think that's right. Because cleaning up, although the organizing part is my forte, it's a group effort. I am just stacking the linens and things, the party stuff that needs to go into the party bins, which are in the garage. I'm stacking all that stuff up, and typically my husband will take care of that. He's really good about that. Plus, he has a special way that he wants to put it in the garage, and I'm not going to interfere with that at all. At some point, though, we would like to put up some sort of shelving or a cabinet or something like that, so that we can house all of the party stuff and it's just like in one central location. That is the dream. And that again is part of just getting organized. I like to keep the party stuff that we buy. I don't like to throw it away or give it away or any of that, because a lot of the times I'm able to reuse things. I reuse candlesticks, I reuse table linens, you name it, just different decorations. I've done baby showers. I've done birthday parties. we've done a tea. Like, the sky's the limit on the types of parties that you can have. For New Year's Eve, we did a pajama party. And games, we now have a karaoke machine, linens, some of the serving trays and things, all of that comes in handy. And I think we're building up quite a nice collection of things. Do probably need to go through it at some point, though, and purge. But I think if we have some really good quality items that we can pull out year after year after year, kind of like this 3-tiered tray that I purchased from Amazon. I decided I wanted something different. The last time we had 3 tiers, they were acrylic. They're very nice, but I just wanted something a little more substantial for the tea party, because I wanted it to be very traditional and elegant and almost as if you were eating off of fine china, even though I got these from Home Goods. But something substantial. I didn't want plastic. So I got some really cute items, and I actually will show you more of the party things that I got and the party prep in a separate video. But because we're talking about cleaning this month, I really wanted to put the emphasis on that. I do not plan on posting a video tomorrow, which will be Saturday the 6th, I do believe. I don't think I'm going to post a video on Saturday. And then Sunday's video may be my travel video from Palm Springs. So I'm kind of taking the weekends off as far as the 30 days of cleaning, even though I'll still be cleaning and I'll still be filming. So I'll pick back up, but I typically don't post on Saturdays because people don't watch videos on Saturdays. And I also want to edit Sunday's video. I do believe I can add a cleaning aspect to Sunday's video, so I may do that. But Sunday's video will more than likely be the long overdue travel video to the Creators Conference I went to in Palm Springs 3 weeks ago. That video should have been up, but I feel like there's a way that I can tie it into this theme. So just check back to see what I do. By the way, if you're liking this video, please, by all means, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you guys waiting on? Like, I come here all the time. I'd love to meet you here. I think it'll be a good thing. It'll be a match made in heaven, especially if you already watch my videos. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and then you'll be notified when I post, which I have been doing pretty consistently this week. So I'm even shocking myself. Anyway, so I already talked about the knobs, even though that's what you're seeing on the screen. Somehow I got my footage a little bit mixed up, so I'm not going to go back, except to say that I think the knobs are a really good match. They match the brass on the chairs, they match the brass sink that I have, as well as the pot filler and the faucet. Now, I still have to tackle this area. I decided to focus on the island and most of the party supplies, but this is my coffee and tea station, and I need to do a total revamp. So anyway, I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. As you can see, things are pretty clean. This was a 2-day process, and this is day number 3. It is now Friday, the 5th. And I find it funny because last night when I went to bed, the whole thing was clean. And this just goes to show you that you're never really done, because as clean as it was last night, when I laid my head down, I'm going to have to clear it all off again. My work is never done. But I'm going to have breakfast, and I will see you in the next one.